on. Sunday. No deer seen. Looks like we were about 30 minutes late though. We heard 4 quick shots go off. Like, it was weirdly weird. They were like 200 yards in front of us maybe. We never saw the hunters. I don't know if they were off the trail or what, but never saw anything. So we're heading out, so see if we can find something on our way out. So there's 2 problems. First of all, it's really warm. Also, it's almost like a full moon too at night, so you can see very well. And usually the deer go nocturnal when it's full moon. So early mornings and late evenings is what comes to be the most important times of the day for us to hunt. So just what we do anyways, but even more so now. Well, it's the evening and it's a little colder up here. We went to a different spot, but I saw one doe. There was a lot of hunters up here though. I think we passed like 5 or 6 guys coming down as we were coming up, which is good. We're leaving, but hopefully they didn't blow too many animals out of the area. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Still got about an hour left of shooting light, and you never know. Sometimes something just turns up. Yeah. Got 3 tags to fill. It's not looking good so far. Oh man. I hiked my way up this mountain for a doe. Look at this shit I'm in. You can't even walk through this stuff. I'm surprised I've gotten as far as I did. Unbelievable. Well, I have one more day after this of hunting. Maybe I hunt on Sunday, I don't know. But it's been so frustrating. This has been such a hard year, not seeing animals, and we started to see some doe the last few days. Things have calmed down as people have stopped hitting the roads and stuff like that. But what's more annoying is being in like pretty remote places where you're away from the pressure and still not seeing anything. It's just incredible to me. I'm in this beautiful area. It's freaking gorgeous. It just seems like prime deer habitat, just aspens and everything. But there's just nothing. We saw 2 doe in here the other day, and that is it. And we've come back here twice. Oh, this is my 3rd time back here. And those are the only animals we've seen. This is a different spot. Usually we go down lower so we can see this whole thing a little bit better, but just still, it just pisses me off that you feel like you're doing the right things and you're in the right places at the right times and nothing. As you can see, we're having a hard time finding animals. This has been one of the harder hunts I've been on, just when it comes to finding anything. Like even, Forky Time started on opening day because we had 3 tags to fill, mine, my brother's, my dad. So we weren't being too picky, but we just could not put antlers on anything. And up until this point, I'd maybe seen 15 doe in 5 days. It's just been that hard, and we've put on miles every day hiking, anywhere between 4 to 9 miles a day, depending what areas we're hunting, and covering a lot of ground and going to different areas, trying to search for where there's going to be more animal activity, and just haven't been able to come up with anything. We'd been staying at our family cabin, which sits on about 100 acres, and it's kind of been the gathering place where we've been staying, kind of headquarters, if you will, of our deer camp. And the past 5 or 6 years, we've hunted a lot off of the property, just in exploration of the public, just to explore the public land, and also to have an opportunity to have more mature animals and bigger animals. And there's this property is kind of what I grew up hunting on. It's always produced some small bucks, some spikes, 2 points, and we've taken quite a few animals off of it. But it's always kind of the same type of deer, nothing ever too big, just small little fork horns and stuff like that. So the last couple of years we've been hunting a lot off the property, and we've had some good success. But this place has always produced, and so my wife recommended to me that, hey, why don't you hunt the evening here and see if there's a buck running around. And so I was a good husband, and I listened to what she was saying, and I hunted the property. And I sat on a hillside so I could watch this other hillside where we've always seen deer come out into the open from the dark timber, and sat on the hillside for not more than 15 minutes and looked up on the hill again and noticed something different, and saw a body. Put my binoculars up, and sure enough, there's a good buck up there. And I ranged him 315 yards and shot. And you'll kind of see what happens next.
Well, I just missed probably my biggest buck I would have ever shot if I hit it. I can't believe it. It was a 315-yard shot uphill, and I had my angle compensator on my rangefinder, and I shot, heard a loud thud, so I just assumed I smacked it, and he dropped. And I'm looking through my scope, I can't see him, I don't see anything kicking around, and I get on the phone with my wife. She's getting ready to pack up so we can go home tonight because it's our last day. And while I'm on the phone with her, at the bottom right from where I shot at him, he turns and starts going up this hill. And I'm like, is that him? Oh, shoot. So I dropped my phone, try to see if I get a shot, and he ran. Or he was just trotting away. And so I was thinking, oh, I heard that loud thud. Like, it's such a... most hunters know when you hear that thud, it's the bullet hitting the body, and I thought I made a good shot. And I'm up here, and I've checked the whole area. There is not a sign of blood anywhere. So yeah, I thought maybe when he ran away, that was like another one that was with him that I didn't see that was down lower from him, but guess not. So I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. Just as I'm talking with my dad on the phone, telling him how frustrating this hunt's been, I was looking on the ground, and I found some blood, and it wasn't in the spot I thought he was in. And I started following the blood trail, and here he is. So he's not the big one that I thought that I saw ran away, but I'm so happy with him, and I'm a freaking baby, because this has been one of the hardest hunts I've ever had, because we weren't seeing animals. We went days without even seeing deer, and then this happened. So I'm happy as can be. Oh, I recorded this thing out and get out of here. I'm freaking tired. I want to go home. So that's my journey. Hey. Oh my gosh. dragging this thing down this mountain's killing me. I gutted him out, took the legs off to even help lighten the load. It's not happening. I would have quartered him out, but I'm not too far away from where our cabin is, and it's all downhill, so it's actually not as bad as I thought. But oh, this is amazing. I love it. And it's almost dark. My final day of hunting. Well, we were going to come up Saturday, Sunday, but we're grateful. I think this was a lesson for me to stick out through the hard times. I think there's a lot of similarities with hunting and life. Just, you know, there was, like I said, there was days where we didn't even see deer. Like, it was that frustrating. It's full moon, it's super warm. Just, it seems like everything was going against us. We saw some other guys get some bucks, so we know they're out somewhere, but we could just never put antlers on anything. And the last 3 hours of my day until we were gonna leave, and I gotta go back to work tomorrow, this guy shows up, and I make the shot. I hear the loud thud, so I felt like I hit him. I got up there, I couldn't find any blood. I'm on the phone with my dad, telling him how frustrated it's just been, and as I'm walking around looking at the ground, trying to see where I hit or what went wrong or what it was, that loud thud, I see blood spot. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I hit him. And it wasn't a lot, but as I kept walking, there was more blood, and then 50 yards later, he's piled up under some trees. Like, talk about lows and highs. My gosh. Pretty happy.